morning students. Today we are going to discuss a topic on marketing terminology. So this marketing terminology is one of the subject in banking exams like SBI. Most of the exams like SBI means you all know this regarding SBI is State Bank of India. Since 2008 onwards, SBI is asking the questions related to the marketing terminology in the general awareness section. So you might be getting a doubt that why SBI is giving the only marketing questions than any other examination like IBPS, Lakshmi Vilas Bank, some other bank, most of the banks in India. So it has some importance that we are going to discuss a little later. So you might be, first of all, we should understand how many questions it is going to come from this particular examination point of view concern. You might be knowing this exam consisting of 200 questions, out of which general awareness is around 50 questions. So in this general awareness section, marketing is going to combine with the 3 subjects such as marketing, computer science and general awareness. So how many questions it is going to come in the marketing? So it is categorized into 3 areas. First one is POs, second one is clerical, third one is other exams, other different exams such as RBI, Lakshmi Vilas Bank or any other bank which is conducting the examination in their own way. So this is the way it is going to get categorized. So you might be knowing this is broadly categorized into POs, clerical and other examinations. So how many questions it is going to come in the POs examinations? So questions would be around 10 to 20 marks in the POs examination and 15 to 25 marks in the clerical examination and other examination 1 to 5 marks. Understand? So the questions in PO is a little less when compared to the clerical examination, because PO is consisting of not only marketing, it consists of some other computer awareness and general awareness, right? So you might be getting another doubt stating that, sir, it is consisting of 10 marks, so is it as same as when compared to some other topics like logical reasoning, arithmetic, English and any other general awareness? Yes, it is as same as weightage in terms of the examination is concerned. So in the POs examination, right, so the questions is going asked, right, in the SBI. So you might be knowing this, why it is only in the SBI examination. You might be knowing this, what is SBI stands for? SBI stands for State Bank. In India, what is a bank stands for? Bank stands for State Bank only. So you might be knowing this, why in the SBI examination the questions are asked, right? So you might be, first of all, we should understand what is the strengths of an SBI than any other bank other than SBI. Okay. So what are the strengths of an SBI? First of all, we should understand what are the strengths of an SBI, my dears? Simple. Sir, everybody knows the first strength of an SBI is branches. The number of branches for the SBI is much more than any other bank, right? So for second one, what is the second strength of an SBI? Strength of an SBI second would be employees. Understand? Employees of SBI, right? So what is the third strength, my dear? You might be knowing this. Third strength is the great. The first one is branches, second one is employees, third one is, what is third one? Simple as much as customers. I need not tell you, the main strength of an SBI would be, main strength is customers, my dears. So SBI is one of the largest bank in India in terms of not only branches, in terms of employees, in terms of customers, right? So even today, one research was telling that the number of ATMs which are there in SBI is much larger than any other bank across India. Even though ICICI has started a first ATM in India, even though SBI is having a much more number of ATMs than any other bank, my dears. If you go to any rural bank in India or any urban bank, any rural bank, any remote area, SBI is consisting of number of branches. SBI is having a branch when compared to any other branch. That is the main purpose behind the State Bank, my dears. So the first two is everybody knows this, branches and employees. Third one is much more important, my dear, customers, my dears. Why the customers is much more important for SBI means customers. Customers of SBI, even today, they were been with SBI because of it is a bank. It is not only a bank, it is because of the trust, my dears. SBI means it's a safety of funds, it's a trust. It is meaning what a trust. Whenever you are going to ask, SBI is going to pay in immediate basis. That is having a capital. Okay, so when the customer turns up to the bank, so whatever we are going to do, we are going to discuss. So why we are going to land up with the customers or why we are going to land up with the marketing? You might be knowing this, the recent development in the banking would be 5 to 10 years. Last 5 to 10 years, banking structure has been predominantly increased in terms of computerization and digitalization. What is computerization, my dear? Digitalization. What is computerized, my dear? Last 5 to 10 years, my dear, if you go to any rural bank also, any rural bank across India, if you go to Kashmir to Kanyakumari, in Andhra Pradesh also, you go to any rural bank, any bank you can call it as, you are going to get to know your account balances within a fraction of seconds. I can share my experience. If you go to any rural bank, last 5 years back, I was been to my village bank. In this village bank, when I asked regarding my customer balance, it took around 25 minutes to know regarding the balance, my dears. Because the attender or the clerk has brought a big record and he has trying to watch my the page number, where is my page and where is my account balance and how much I withdraw and how much I deposit, total is my balance and all. It would take around 25 minutes. You try to imagine, my dears, if a customer takes 25 minutes to know about his balance, for example, if you want to do a banking of other products for a customer, how much time it is going to take. So the bankers and RBI thought that it is a very, very big bank. Why don't we go for a computerization, digitalization, my dears? So that is in the process, banks start increasing their expenses on a computerization, my dears. In the computerization process, bank was spent crores and crores of rupees on amount, my dears. So in the computerization process, the only drawback would be the computerization should be in the 24 hours, my dears. We cannot stop the computerization process. We cannot stop, my dears. 24 hours we need to give a facilities to the customer. In the earlier, before ATM, we have to deposit or we have to carry our cash along with us because there is no ATM. After computerization process, you can withdraw the cash at any place across all the ATMs across India. Because of these reason, bank has spent maintenance, my dear, huge amount of maintenance. Bank has spent huge amount of expenses on ATM, servers, etc. Bank starts spending servers. In addition to that, these above two things and all, employees' salaries, my dears. Employees' salary, your starting salary for a clerical would be around today 17,000 per month, and your PO salary would be around 26,000 per month, my dears. Your starting salary. Because of that reason, most of the people who have been doing the different sectors, they are coming to the banks. Bank is a most secure job and all. That is the reason, because of this maintenance, because of this employee salary, because of the rents and everything, bank maintenance has predominantly been increased like anything. That is the reason banks start increasing their revenue. How they are going to increase their revenue, my dears? Because whenever there is an expenses, we need to increase our revenue. How to increase the revenue, my dears? We increase the revenue, we have a ways to increase the revenue. So you might be, before we discussing banks, who is the main persons for the bank, my dears? Customers. Understand, my dears? From the rural areas to the urban and metro areas, customers are the key people for this particular bank. Whenever a customer comes to the bank, why don't we sell the mutual funds? Why don't we sell the banking related products like a life insurance, general insurance, or any IPOs, demat accounts to the customers? Banks start thinking this process, and they made an experiment. It got success because people not only believe the banks, my dears, people trust on the bankers, my dears. Whatever bankers they say, people start believing like a blindly, because that is the respect behind the people in the banking industry. Understand? So that is the reason banks start selling the mutual funds and financial related products to the customers. So that is the only reason banks start selling the products to the customers. In turn, the bank is going to get some income from this particular area of interest. Understand? Income. So this income can be fulfilled for the meeting the expenses in the bank, my dears. That is the reason, if you want to sell a product, my dears, try to understand. If you want to sell a product, we should sell. When you want to sell a product, we should sell some selling skills. Understand, my dears? When you want to sell a product, when you want to operate a computer, you should have a knowledge regarding the computer. At the same time, when you want to sell a product, we should understand what is a selling skills. So before you are going to explain to the customer, or more than an agent, more than somebody else in the people who are meeting regularly, you should have a little knowledge more than them. Like for example, so how to sell a product, you need to understand, we should understand what are the terminology of the banking. We should understand what is HNI in the banking. Simple question. What is HNI in the banking? HNI means, what is HNI? High net worth individuals. What does it mean, my dears? High net worth individuals. What is high net worth individuals means? Those customers who is having a good amount of money in their hand. Those customers are going to call it as a high net worth individuals. Because SBI is one of the largest bank, most of the people having accounts with the SBI. That is the reason we should understand what is the HNI, because of the balances. Who is going to sit in front of the banker, my dears? When a customer comes up, we are the people who is sitting in front of the customer. That is the reason we can sit together and we can talk to the customer and we can convince the customer. That is the main reason banking has predominantly increasing this particular sales topic in their examination point of view. Even though since 2008 I have been teaching to this banking examinations, it has given a clear identity to stating that how to sell a product, how to identify a customer, to whom we are going to talking, and this is simple questions they are going to ask, my dears. Simple questions, for example, in the bank they are going to ask a simple question such as, what is a call in the market? Call in the banking they are going to ask. What is a call means? Call means in general process making a call to some customer or making a call to your friend. But in the banking, call means meeting or visiting to a customer. Meeting or visiting to a customer. So what is a call in the marketing in a simple way? Whenever we are going to meeting a customer, we are going to use a word called as call. Sir, I am going on a call. It means that it states that a employee or a marketing person is going to meeting a customer is called as a call. It's a simple one. In some other questions they are going to ask you stating that, for example, what is an ATM stands for? What is an ATM stands for? You might be knowing this, everybody knows this. Sir, what is a simple question, sir? Such kind of a questions they are going to ask? Yes, they are going to ask such kind of a questions also. What is an ATM stands for? You please tell me. Automated teller machine. Automated teller machine. Automated teller machine. What is ATM stands for? Automated teller machine. So this is very simple, sir, which we are going to know. Yes, understand. So can you please tell me what are the benefits of an ATM? Benefits. So advantages you can call it as. So first benefit. What are the benefits of an ATM, ideas? Sir, simple, sir. Cash withdrawal. Wonderful. This everybody knows. Today we can book a tickets for the Bahubali also. So booking tickets. Book tickets. We can pay our current bill. Wonderfuls. Paying bills like current bill, telephone bill. So those kind of a bills also we can know it. So most interesting one is fourth one. So we can get a mini statement. So along with the balance, and we can get a last 5 to 10 transactions also based upon the ATM we can go in it. Another important thing is in the ATM. So we can, some of the ATMs we can cash deposit also. What is that we are going to do it? Other than this, can you tell me what are the other benefits regarding? There are some certain ATMs which they accept the cash deposits. There are few ATMs which accept the cash deposits basing upon their convenience and needs. So try to understand and try to make sure that, so before depositing you can ask the security stating that whether we can do the deposit or not. Within 48 hours of time, there are certain ATMs which easily transfer our money into our account in a fraction of minutes. So please kindly make sure that if the ATMs is going to accept, please deposit. So our marketing sir was told that there are ATMs accepting, you don't give it to someone. Please try to understand, my dears. Okay, and can you tell me what are the advantages other than this ATM idea? Any advantages? Any more advantages? You are not recollecting this? No advantages. Bill statement, bills exchange. We can make a balance transfer also. That is the most important one. So if the same person is using the same ATM or same bank account in our company, or for example the same SBI account who is at Mysore or Delhi or Calcutta, so we can transfer the same ATM through a same ATM. Wonderful answer. Next one, any other things, my dears? Any other thing? Not getting this? So there is a little information regarding the ATMs, my dears. Whenever you are going to see a cash withdrawal window, you might be seeing this cash withdrawal window. After that there is a small motion called as more options. When you click this more option, because everybody is going to use this cash withdrawal, after that nobody is going to use the more options. When you use the more options, my dears, when you use the more options, there are 7 windows is going to come, 7 to 8 windows. So like this. So what does it consist of? One is fixed deposit, another one is loan, another one is fixed deposit, loan, and we are going to call it as a checkbook request. Another one we are going to call it as a loan checkbook request. We can call it as mutual fund, some demat account, and there are some like demat account, IPO. There are certain products which are offered by that particular bank is going to come. Understand? So whenever you are going to press an FD, my dears, within 48 hours of time, there is an executive who is going to call you, my dears, stating that, sir, you applied for an FD, will you be interested? Yes, if you are interested, they will come and they will explain about the product and they will take your money and give the receipt. So banking is providing such kind of a services to the customers also, my dears. Because today is a competitive world, banks start providing this. Sir, this is right, but why we are going to telling about the ATM and all? So in the ATM and all, sir, back at lalale. So you might be knowing this ATM. ATM means automated teller machine. Sir, my question is here, if if you go to the bank, who is going to take the cash from us? For example, if you deposit a cash, my dear, who is going to take? Obviously, there is a person called as cashier, right?